guys. What are you doing here again? You stalking me? Look, hey, it's Lynn from AMCO on Highway 59 in Mandeville. As long as you're here, come on in, take a look around my shop. Great, okay. This is my customer waiting area. We've got, nice things in here, nice comfy chairs, magazines to read, cup of coffee, some water. We even got a little kids station over here so the kids can occupy themselves while the parents are waiting to get their vehicles checked out. Here's a nice friendly customer. This is my front counter. This is where generally my manager will be. He must be helping a customer right now. We'll come back and find him in a minute. This is my front office, so let's go in the back and check out the guys. This is my office. That's where I'm usually at during the day. And this is the shop area. Let's see. So today what we have going, it looks like we got some grilling going on. Making some hot dogs here for lunch. Oh, look, behind here are some of my equipment. I've got that's a flush machine. That's part of the transmission flush machine. Then I've got the power steering flush machine. Oh, look, this is Jimmy Resor. He's my transmission rebuilder.
Hello.
Hey, Jimmy. What you making today?
Hot dogs.
Cooking some hot dogs.
Something easy.
Jimmy, how long have you been rebuilding transmissions?
Oh, since 1976, 32 years.
Wow.
Very long time.
Very long time. So you're pretty familiar with everything.
Seen quite a few. Quite a few that aren't on the road anymore.
That's true. Jimmy lives across the lake in New Orleans, and he commutes here every day. So you'll find him in the back of my shop rebuilding transmissions. So let's go on over here and see who we're going to find next.
Wow, it's a big shop, Lynn.
Yeah, it is. We actually just got this new lift here. The one in the middle is big enough. It handles an RV. It can handle it. We do a lot of school buses, too.
Wow.
So we can take care of all that. There's another, I know it's my air conditioner machine.
Now, I noticed they look like a police car out front. You do work for the state?
We do work for the Department of Transportation and Troop L.
Wow.
Look, there's Tony. He's my lead transmission technician. Tony, how long have you been doing transmissions?
16 years.
16 years?
Wow. So you're just getting started, huh?
Yeah.
Tony's a horse guy, if you can't tell. He also loves horses. He lives out in the country and has about 1 million animals, so that's his hobby. And we can come over here. Let's see. Where's Steve? Steve might be checking out a car, too.
Well, it certainly looks like you guys got a lot of work going on.
Yeah, we do. That's my rebuild area back there. Jimmy's got both sides. He can take care of everything there. Parts washer, the steam cleaner, and a lot of other tools that I really don't know exactly what they are, but the guy's doing that's what counts. So.
Now, when they rebuild a transmission, or you said remanufacture,
right? Sure.
I know they put new parts in, but I read a thing a few weeks ago. Are there actually 300 to 500 moving parts in there?
Absolutely.
And they,
yeah, I think even more. When they
other than the shell, though.
Right.
All the other stuff gets replaced.
All the clutches, all the wearable parts get replaced. And then after that, any of the hard parts. That's when we have to take the transmission apart before we can give you a price.
What's a hard part?
A hard part are the things that are made to last a really long time, like the sun shells and the big drums and things in it that may not break at all. They may not wear out. But if you put your shifter into reverse without pressing the brake all the way, sometimes it strips out a sun shell. That happened to me in one of my cars. So now I depress the brake fully. So yeah, so that's when we have to take them down. We disassemble them back there. We're always open to having customers come back, take a look at their transmission.
Really?
Open door policy, come check it out, look at your transmission, see exactly what parts are broken.
Oh, he's doing one right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is.
That's a shame because he was also, I had my eye on that one hot dog. I think they're going to burn.
I think they might.
I'm kidding you.
Let's see. Yeah, look, let's see. Do you have anything apart, Jimmy? Have anything apart? We got this here. Looks like it's just
there you go. Jimmy, what do you call that?
That is they call it a short case out of a monster truck, and I use it in a lot of racing vehicles.
Oh, that's right. We're doing some monster truck stuff.
They didn't want to do that.
So you do, other than standard configuration, you're actually doing some high performance stuff.
High performance and, like trick truck and trick things.
What brand is that one?
That's a General Motors, and what they did was they cut the bell housing off right there, and he didn't want to do that any longer. So what I had to do was just build up a regular one. And this used to go into A lot of Grand Prix and the Cadillac, 74 Cadillacs. And,
so it's a pretty tough old tranny.
It's an old transmission, and the one that they computerized is the 4L80E. In fact, a few parts from this still will go into a 4L80E, which goes to a lot of the military Hummers and
wow.
Some of the Hummers that they got out right now.
How much horsepower are they going to put to this thing?
Oh gosh, it's way up.
Over 500?
Oh yeah, easily. The torque is
so,
unbelievable.
Theoretically, if I had my RV
the
or...
tires are as big as you and I.
Wow.
In fact, we got a picture of it.
Right, we do.
It's just pretty much the same vehicle.
So for a guy like me with a 4x4 Chevrolet and I tow a 36-foot Sea Ray Sundancer, you'd be able to beef my tranny up, because my medicine is I keep trading trucks every 2 years because I don't want to buy a transmission. And you know, the dealer always catches me. It's humorous because they take it out and they go, whoa, we put it on the computer. So is he lying to me, or they can really tell?
Sometimes they can tell.
Yeah.
You know, they can see. A lot of times they look at the mileage too, but...
Well, I've even changed the fluid out on this recent one, and no sooner did I change it out, it turned brown again, and the guy had me. He goes, what do you tow? And I finally told him.
It's a lot of... All of them are developed so much heat now, and the converter is the biggest culprit, and that's the reason why they've gone to pulse with modulation and everything else, because this... It keeps the heat down, and they use a carbide type clutch and a graphite type clutch, and it keeps the heat down in the transmission. The heat is the biggest enemy. If you put a cooler in your transmission, it could have lasted a lot longer.
You mean an external cooler?
External cooler.
The guy keeps trying to talk me into them. Are they expensive?
No, not all that expensive compared to a rebuilt transmission. No, not all that expensive at all. If you you can keep the converter alive and keep that converter clutch in there alive so that it lasts a lot longer, and when it does come on and off, and it cycles on and off quite a bit, it'll...
well, one quick question. They never say that it'll affect my warranty. They kind of push me to believe it will. But it doesn't matter who puts that cooler on, does it?
No.
As long as it doesn't leak.
Done, you have a receipt for it, and everything's done on the up and up, and they can see where it's been done at, and if it's been done correctly, you shouldn't have any problems at all. As long as it's done by a certified technician or a certified AMCO, it should be fine.
Okay. And if I were to compare an AMCO service, I'm not asking for a number, but you know, the thing I read online, Lynn, said somewhere around 15% savings over a dealership. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. We've looked at the numbers, and our corporate office has too, and that's about right. So.
And the time is much faster.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
The turnaround time is much faster at an AMCO center than it would be at a dealership.
Since you do these, if you were to do one for me and beef it up like you've done this, guys, or these people, is there like a check I need to come back for, or is it once it goes out of here, it's done?
We like to do an 11-day recheck after the car's been out for 11 days. We like to have them come back in so we can road test it, check all the adjustments, put it back onto the computer scanner again to make sure that something hasn't come up after the car leaves.
And then if it does, now is that covered, or is that parts and labor?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Parts and labor covered.
Good. Wow, I learned quite a bit there. Thank you, sir.
Great. Glad to help. Yeah, you might get a free hot dog.